Peace, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am getting ready to bring you your energy update for today, you guys. So don't forget, flip the roles as you see fit. Take only what you need and leave the rest. This is a collective message, okay? If it doesn't resonate, y'all, it may not be for you at this moment. However, I do tons of readings on my channel. Make sure you go and just subscribe, and you will be notified when I drop one, okay? Now, I do personal readings too as well, so click my website. It's in the detail box below this video. Also, you guys, I think that's about it. Okay, so oh yeah, I do got some membership packages. It's the Divine Feminine Squad, the Virgo Squad, and the Soul Tribe Squad. I definitely encourage you go to my homepage and check that out. It's tons of perks that's available with that. That gives you that more personal experience. I do exclusive readings there as well. So my members who are already a part of it, please check the community board. I'll be dropping videos every Tuesday, okay? And they take a lot of energy, all right? And you guys are not seeing them, okay? I did a people poll to see, you know, who's seeing it and who's not. But however, I do appreciate you guys for just being a part of the membership. It's amazing. You know, the support is definitely, I'm overwhelmed with the support, like, and that's in a good way, y'all. It's not in a bad way. It's in a good way, okay? Because it keeps me definitely encouraged, and it keeps me, you know, wanting to quit my job even more. Okay, I love communicating with y'all. I love, you know, what I do within the community. I am highly passionate about this, you know, and sometimes, you know, working how I work, it pulls away from me being able to deposit in the way that I want to deposit. So that's why I'm like, you know what, I'm ready to make my life purpose my actual full-time, okay? But in due time it will happen. So I'm staying hopeful, and I'm staying connected here to Source God, because I know everything or anything is possible. But however, y'all, let me set my intentions, and then I'll dive right on in. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, my angelic guides, for helping me with this collective reading. Thank you for protecting us as we go through the spiritual gates to commune with you. Close the gates to anything not in alignment with the divine's will. I thank you for using me as the messenger, helping me to deliver messages for the highest good of my collective, and so it is. All right, y'all. So the contract card came out in the reverse. So what it appears, the sixth chakra in the reverse. When it comes to a connection here, it could be a partnership, friendship, it could be a marriage, whatever that may be with the contract card in reverse. It could be a legal agreement, it could be a sale of a house, you might be buying a car, whatever it may be. It feels like here that there's some type of delay, or yeah, it's some type of delay. Okay, and when it comes to here with the sixth chakra in the reverse, when it comes to your personal vision here, it's something that you can't see right now. You may not be clear on what this is. And remember, you may not be clear on why. Okay, but remember, you guys, if this isn't your energy, this is someone connected to you. Okay, but otherwise, yeah, this card admonishes you to get clear. So you may be lost in some type of confusion or unclear, okay, about what's happening in your situation, your personal direction when it comes to look, the community card comes out in the reverse. This usually is referencing like third-party situations. It's referencing, let me pull it out here, but it's involving other people. And you may not be clicking well with someone, or you just may rather be alone, you know, whatever that may be. So I'm going to pull tarot, though, just to see. And I want to get a little synopsis of what it is in a book. Okay, so you may feel isolated. You may feel lonely. You may feel disconnected, okay, hear from a person, all right, in your life. It may be a feeling of loss or grief, or something is taking place. Okay, so let's pull the tarot so we can see what's good in the hood around here. All right, so thank you. Tell me about the contract card in the reverse position. So I see this card coming out with the Four of Wands in an upright position. and the devil comes next to it, and the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so again, when it comes to some type of commitment, partnership, it could be marriage, you know, whatever this may be here, the devil is there. So it you know, it's something going on here where the ego is kicking in to some degree, and it could be literally just a lack of satisfaction, some type of oppression or addiction, or something here that could be making you think or feel negative about what's taking place in your situation, because whatever, you know, you could be holding on to, or this person could be holding on to, it has something to do with something from the past, or again, it could just be like literally a resentment or a grudge, or some type of negative emotion, whatever that may be, when it's surrounding this situation. Okay, now let's see here. What's the sixth chakra card in reverse? Why is that there in my spirit team? All right, now. Okay. King of Cups in the upright position. So masculine energy coming through. Knight of Wands. Strength card. So when it comes to love, this is what this seems like it's around, because the Knight of Cups is heavily associated here with emotions, with love. The Knight of Cups usually bring messages involving that. They make decisions based around their heart space and all. Okay, so here with that King of Cups coming through with the Knight of Wands next to it. So the Knight of Wands usually comes in, they're coming in to pursue a goal, but there's some type of challenge, right? Sometimes they can be risky, sometimes they could be you know, impulsive. This could be like literally two different people for real, you know, but we'll see as I keep pulling. I feel like it's just kind of like the energy of one person, but however, and what I'm seeing is like when it comes to you guys connection here, got the Strength card coming out next to this Two of Cups in the reverse. There's some type of imbalance. And I'm gonna pull on the Strength card too, because it's like this energy here is crazy, because it's just jumping back and forth. But however, it's like when it comes to coming in and actually pursuing a goal here with you, or even connecting with you in that kind of way, when it comes to love here, the Seven of Wands is in the reverse. Somebody is just like stepping back. Somebody is just like, you know how it's like you keep fighting. It's like you keep fighting for something, you keep fighting for it, and it's so much adversity, and things are just not, you know, panning out. It just gets to the point where you just like, you know what, I give up. Okay, like I'm tired of fighting, right? And that's what I'm feeling. Like somebody's just really just at this point now, they're tired of fighting because of so much dysfunction is what I just heard, or so many delays or uncertainty here when it comes to this connection. Okay, so tell me about this King of Cups. Right. So the Star card comes out next to the Wheel of Fortune. So you may have had a lot of hope, or this person may have been trying to stay positive and stay hopeful about things getting better. And with that Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, it just seems like this wheel isn't turning. It seems like, you know, you guys are still kind of stuck here in this situation, in this cycle here that's just not ending. Okay, so that, you know, you may feel like at this point in some kind of despair, or you may feel hopeless is what I'm hearing when it comes to this. Tell me about the Knight of Wands. You know, the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse usually is around some type of karma. Karmic debts are being paid, karmic lessons are being learned, or just kind of like stuck in a karmic loop, whatever is happening here. It just feels like you're not manifesting what it is that you desire from this situation, but instead it's like it's still so much conflict. It's still so, it could be competition, it could be arguments, it could be other suitors that are involved, and it's just like you're constantly battling, you understand, to try to get a position in this person's life, but then there's always other people trying to do the same thing, right? And what you're trying to manifest here with the Magician coming up, it's just too much, right? But what I feel like It's risky, it seems like. It's risky for you. Yeah. Okay. And with the Eight of Swords coming out in a reverse position here, you know, you've been facing a lot of truth where you felt restricted. You may have felt like your hands were tied to this situation, and it's like, you know, it's nothing I really can do. And now it's at this point, it's like, let me just face the truth of this matter. You know, whatever's happening here between me and this person may not be, right? And I feel like you could have had a very clear vision about this at one time, okay? But again, with the delays and the misunderstandings and things like that, and you starting to see things for the truth, for what it is, you may now are starting to like, okay, let me take a step back for a moment, okay? So show me what I need to see here. Got Six of Cups in the reverse. Let me see. Tell me more about this. And what I'm seeing is that you may be trying to stay confident. You may be trying to stay strong for the most part when it comes to this. But, you know, with that Six of Cups coming out in the reverse position, it's like whatever may have happened in your past, whatever you may have experienced, you know, previously before, you know, it's hard for you. That's where the restrictions may be coming from. It's like, it's hard for you now at this point to open up. So, you know, like whatever is happening, I feel like you could be being triggered. And it's very similar to the same action that may have happened with this person before or with previous people. Okay. And that's where it's starting to become like, okay, let me retreat, because I don't want to keep repeating these cycles, right? I don't want to keep going through this. Okay. So the best thing to do right now, since you know here that whoever this person you're connected to here, or even if this is you, shoot, you could be this masculine energy. You know who you are. If you're in and out of someone's life and not really, you know, being committed to the situation here, it's just like you're coming in, you're offering here, you know, just what it is. You know, that's what the Knight of Wands does. They just be like, boom, boom, in and out. Okay. Never really wanting to settle. Okay. But, yeah, this is literally what's happening. And it's like, at this point now, you got somebody in your story who is just not, is disconnected. Just like, okay, I maybe, you know, and I feel like you guys could be mirroring each other's energy. All right. Again. So it's like, this person or you may be like, maybe I'm supposed to be alone. Maybe I just need to just step back, you know, and just do me, right? And this other person is like, I want to be alone. I don't want to be, you know, connected in this kind of way. I like how things are. You know what I'm saying? I like my freedom. I like to be able to come and go, right? Is what I'm saying. So tell me here about why the sixth chakra is in the reverse. This is why you could be blocked in your intuition at this time when it comes to your personal vision, because you're hanging and you're waiting as the hanged one. Okay, so tell me about the community in the reverse. The Fool card and the Sun card. Okay, so the Fool card and the Sun card are both in reverse position here. So, again, it's probably hard for you to stay positive right now. You may be blocked in your happiness to some degree here when it comes to this, because it's like you're ready for a new beginning for yourself, okay? But it seems like you're not able to get that new beginning, again, because whoever you're connected to aren't willing to take any risks, right? With the Fool card in the reverse. They're not ready to take that leap, but you may be, okay? And here with the Justice card, so I'll pull on that. You could be waiting for some type of decision to be made, okay? Something that will be fair and just here. You could be waiting for the scales to balance, just like here with the contract card in the reverse. And it's just like it's not happening. Whatever the injustice that was done with you here in this person, you're still waiting. Yep. Ace of Wands in the reverse. So you're still going through some type of trial or tribulation here, or you may feel unmotivated, or you may just realize in here that, you know, this may be just short term, right? A short term love affair, right? This may be this person It's a lack of commitment. And what you're looking for something balanced is what I'm seeing. Okay. Partnership, stuff like that is what I'm hearing. But here again, with the Hanged One coming out, you're just hanging and you're just waiting. Okay. 6 of Swords, and it could in a reverse. So you could be being highly triggered by this, right? Because it puts you back into a state of mind where this is something that you may have been doing for some time, even within this connection or in connections previously before, just left hanging, right? Just left hanging. So let me see something here. I have an Emperor energy coming out, and the 4 of Swords next to that in the reverse. So we're going to talk about this and see what role this Emperor is playing. All right, but for the most part here, when it comes to being very structured and disciplined, there could be some fear and anxiety around that. Like, I'm feeling that, but maybe this masculine energy isn't like that with that 4 of Swords. Maybe they have awakened. That's what it is. They have awakened. Okay, but I need to pull more because it's still not really clear. Tell me about the Emperor here. So this person here, they have awakened. Like, one of those things is like they see or they know, you know, the importance or the value that you play in their life. They're not fearful of that at all. Okay, and they have made certain decisions here with this 2 of Swords coming out in the reverse next to the 2 of Wands to make plans for the future, long term. Okay, so they are very disciplined and structured when it comes to that aspect is what I'm seeing. Okay, and that may be, you know, what you could be missing if you are, you know, the feminine of my collective. Yup, the High Priestess in the reverse. Because I feel like they're not really communicating that with you. Okay, and because of that, and because of, you know, their lifestyle as it is now, and how things are playing out now, like what you can see with your, you know, natural eye, like in reality, you like, oh no, they're like the Emperor in the reverse, right? So yeah, and that's why it's hard for you to see it. They're not really communicating the plans. They're not really... Yep, they're coming in with the Knight of Wands energy in reverse. So yeah, they're in and out, they're non-committal. They could be very impulsive, okay, and not really pursuing any goals, and that's how it looks. Yep, Page of Pentacles in the reverse. They're not communicating. It's everything that I'm saying. They're not communicating it. They're not you know, even starting the process to manifest whatever this is that you're trying to manifest within this contract. Okay, but what I'm feeling is that they are fearful. They're worried. Right? They're worried about, you know, signing a contract with you. They're worried about starting a relationship with you. They're worried if it's going to be a successful situation. Okay, again, this person, yes, has some type of commitment issues, or they may even get bored easily, whoever's playing this masculine energy. So that may be also where their worry is about. It's like right now they may be kind of just like, instead of them being, you know, very ambitious about manifesting this now, it's like they're still trying to level up to be the Emperor. Okay, so yeah, your suspicions may be right. Like, yeah, they're not ready. You seeing them as an Emperor in reverse. It's like, yeah, in reality, that's how they are, right? They're not structured. They're not disciplined when it comes to this. But really what's happening and what you can't see is that they are working on healing, recovering, and leveling up, basically. So that they can take a leap of faith. So that they can go ahead and just like jump right on out there. Like, all right, I think I'm ready now. Whew. This person, whoever it is, they don't like to take risks whatsoever, is what I'm hearing. But you're loyal. It's like you're loyal to them, and you don't really even have to be, but you are for some odd reason. You're faithful, you're loyal to the process of even seeing it through, is what I'm seeing. It's like you're dedicated and you're motivated to begin it, but they're not. They're kind of like worried. It's more worry if they're capable of even being able to pull it off. I got the Kisses card that came out. Then I got a snake. So it is some karmic situations going on. It is other people involved. Okay. So y'all can see it. Kisses card come out. The snake. So I'll pull on these two first. Healing heart. Okay, so heal from the heartbreak. I feel like this Emperor could also be trying to heal from their heartbreak from a snake. Okay, from a karmic energy. Is definitely maybe the other woman or someone else that they could have been involved with at some point. All right, and with the Hand of Cards coming out, they're being very strategic. And that's why I said it's like you can't see it because they're not showing you their hand. Okay, clock. It's almost like they're waiting. They need time. But again, like this is the time for healing right now. It's like it's progress happening, but this is a time right now where it's time to like really just, you know, face the mirror with the Mirror card coming out. And you're probably like, look, I've been giving it enough time. You know, I've been seeing comments from some of my viewers like, shit, it's been 4 years, it's been 10 years, it's been 20 years. How much more got there on time, right? But you're not called to wait on anyone. So remember that. The divine doesn't want you to wait on anyone. Even if they say, you know, hey, they're trustworthy, this is your person, blah, blah, blah. You're supposed to still live your life. You're supposed to keep evolving. You're supposed to keep, you know, experiencing your life. Don't stop your life. Don't settle. Okay. But however, you know, reflect on your wounds. This is what the time is for that. For self-reflecting, for healing. Give it time. Tell me about the Kisses card. They unconditionally love you. You both unconditionally love each other. Y'all both give the same equal. Yep. The Strength card, Two of Cups comes out. So, yeah, what y'all have is strong. It's equal. Equal give and take. The infection is there. You both have fallen in love with each other, and I'm seeing that. But the Strength card is also here in the reverse. So they're not really confident, or you're not really confident here about, you know, taking that step at this moment. And it feels like it's a lot to do with some type of fear, whether it's fear of being hurt or fear of if I'm able to lead in this capacity to have this type of contract with you or with this person. Right? So... Tell me about the snake. Get some water, y'all, getting dry. Ace of Swords and the Chariot card comes out. So basically with this third party or snake or karmic, whatever the fuck. Okay, it's like there's some confusion. Someone's confused, basically. And when it comes to overcoming whatever these challenges are, right, it requires you to take control of your life, right? You got to be really determined to do that. But, again, let me clarify here. This Ace of Swords in reverse. Tell me about the Ace of Swords in reverse here. It's one of these situations here with, if this is something dealing with a legal document, y'all, you need to double check everything. But I feel like there could be some like clashing words, painful words is what I'm feeling. A lot of uncertainty, and it's because whatever the injustice is, because the Justice card is in a reverse position, whatever that injustice is that's happening here with that snake energy here, this person, they're clever, very malicious. So it's a lot of stuff that has happened between either you and this person or this person you're connected to here in their third party, right? Here with the Hanged One in the reverse position, I'm hearing it's like they have to heal from that. They need to change their perspective. This is why you're in Hanged One. This is why you're hanging and you're uncertain and things seem to not be progressing. Because of whatever happened here with that other person. Yep, Six of Cups in the reverse. So yeah, they're clinging to the past. It's hindering them or hindering you from being able to move forward. And again, it could be the negative emotion behind it. It could be the pain behind it, the injustice, whatever happened to you with that person or to them with that person. That's what you're seeing the delays. Eight of Swords in upright position. It keeps you or this person here feeling trapped and restricted, clouded in their judgment, unable to move forward. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So that whoever this other woman is, or other person, feminine energy coming through, they're coming in as a reverse Queen of Pentacles. So they're very self-absorbed, very selfish, could be in it for the money, you know, just it's all about their own gain. Okay. And they have left of course, apparently a major impression on you or your person, because your person is stuck. It's almost like this controls their life. For real. It controls their love life. Literally. They feel like they have no direction. They're powerless when it comes to this aspect. Five of Cups comes out. So that's all they're focused on. That's all you're focusing on. Whoever is playing this masculine energy is these spilt cups. Not really focusing on the blessings that are standing behind them. Okay, so it's a lot of loss and heartbreak and heartache and things. And what I'm hearing is like this person or yours. And look, like I said, I get everybody who tunes in, karmic energies, man and woman. Okay. And when you get a block in your heart chakra, it closes you down from being able to be open to love. Even when you know that you can trust it, right? Fear, it stifles you, right? It keeps you from being able to progress. And it slows you down. And that's what's happening. It's like, even though you or this person have the freedom to move forward from this toxic situation, it's like it becomes, look, codependencies is an addiction, and that's just what it is. It becomes an addictive behavior, okay? And it's something that has to be broken. Tell me about the Hand of Cards. Okay, Two of Pentacles in the reverse. So yes, again, somebody has decided to prioritize some things. Okay, decided to make some decisions. Three of Cups in the reverse position again. So that's that community card coming out in the reverse position. And next to the Queen of Swords. So whoever that snake is, it is what it is, right? But somebody's making a decision to kind of like cut out some things is what I'm seeing. Because somebody is starting to realize here, you know, with these third-party situations, this is not, these people don't love them, okay? Or say like how you love them. Say like how you support them. It's like this is your soulmate. Like, this ain't a karmic soulmate here. This is a soulmate. This could be a twin flame. This could be, you know, just a higher level type soulmate energy coming through. And you support them. You love them. You're by their side. These other people in their life are not like that. And they're starting to see that. Okay, but it's going to require them to take some type of chance or risk to trust that, you know, the universe is going to support and catch them if they decide to not even gonna say forget about, but release themselves from this bondage. And that's just basically what it is. It's like you can become bound to a situation or people just through this type of energy, right? Even if you're not even in a relationship with them, energetically is keeping you bound. And that's what I'm saying. It's like some things are being cut out. These people are being cut out. And what I'm just hearing is like one by one, right? It's taking time, one by one. The Hermit card in the reverse position. It's like, well, however, yeah, they've been doing some reflecting, or you've been doing some reflecting about all of this. But then here we still got the heartbreak that's still there. The grief is still there with the Three of Swords. And that's what's being worked on, is what I'm seeing. That heartbreak is like right now, this person or you are working on mending that. Five of Pentacles in the reverse again. And it's like, and even though you know, they have, or you have this freedom here to move from that toxic situation, it's still a process of healing that's taking place. Okay, and that's why in these times, this is why I'm hearing, you know, the divine is not really, because that's what it's about. Usually, you know, if ego is still in play, then divine timing kicks in and everything goes in cycles. Okay, so, and that's why you keep seeing here, well, it came out once with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, that it was still in reverse for y'all. Because again, ego is still at play, and divine timing has to, you know, support you guys' progress. And basically it happens by releasing worry, stress, anxiety, things that no longer serve you. But as long as you're still staying in a state of worry, long as you're still staying in confusion or low vibrational feelings and thoughts, then bam, you still got some stuff you gotta learn. You still got some stuff you gotta heal from. So face the mirror and continue to face the mirror until, you know, you're going to always have issues. You're going to always be triggered by stuff. But until you get to that point that if you are triggered by something, then you know how to handle that trigger, or those triggers are not going to hinder you from being able to keep progressing in your life and in your relationships. Here, coming in with the Queen of Wands in the upright position, you could be focusing here on trying to find some type of solution to this at this point, because I'm feeling like you're very goal oriented. Or you could just be like, you know what, I'm focusing on manifesting in my life at this point. But I feel like, you know, if you are that Queen of Wands, you just may have a lot of self-doubt right now because of what you're actually seeing with your natural eyes, okay? Reality. But I'm hearing you're blinded when it comes to your spiritual eyes because of what you're paying attention to in this reality, if you get what I'm saying. And when it comes to your Ten of Pentacles, your wish fulfillment here, that's what you're doubting it because of what you're seeing. You're not seeing any results in the physical. Okay? So now you're doubting, like, oh, I may not get everything that what I'm desiring here for myself, which is my legacy, which is my family, you know, which is my relationship, which is long, you know, whatever, it could be long term, okay, or I may not, my retirement, you know, like all of that stuff that comes with that Ten of Pentacles here. I feel like this is more self-doubt, okay, versus, or lack of confidence versus you feeling like you don't have that strength, but just lack of confidence, maybe feeling powerless in all to being able to manifest that. Okay, so again, tell me about the Mirror card. Whatever is triggering you at this time, just take a moment just to reflect over it and see what it's about, you know? We embrace our shadows, but we also face them. Tell me about the Mirror card. Four Cups in an upright position. So whatever it is that's causing you to feel discontent with your lover, taking Judgment card comes out in the reverse beside that. Taking you want to make some healthy choices, okay? Because it's some decisions that have to be made. So you want to be able to make them based off of your higher self and not your lower self, right? Because when you're making decisions based off your ego, sometimes you can be quite impulsive, or you could jump to conclusions, and you don't want to do that. You want to be able to be balanced. Okay, so take that time to do the self-reflecting right now. And so you can make whatever the adjustments is that you have to make, so you won't begin blaming your lover. You won't be in denial about anything, or any type of self-doubt can be there, but it's clear, healthy choices, because that's what you want to be able to do when it comes to this. So I'm going to see if I can get some advice, also some more advice. I know we got tons of it, about 34 minutes of it, but I didn't mean to grab these cards, but since I did, that's good. If you're worried about your children, they're watched over. If you have small children, someone could be worrying about a little girl. It looks like they could be about 4 or 5. As I'm looking at the picture, okay, you could be worrying about if you got a daughter, and that could be where a lot of the anxiety comes in, is what I'm hearing. But if you pray about them, okay, release them to the divine or to the universe, your angels, and pray for their happiness, their safety, and all, it's gonna happen. Just know that, you know, the best way to be a good parent and a role model for your own children, and even for other people's children, because some of you who have a life purpose of working with children, is you're being guided, and your children are too as well, okay, whether born or unborn. Go forward fearlessly, right? Every step that you have to take, go forward fearlessly. Again, ask for support from the universe, ask for the divine, your angels, however it is, to guide you and to hold your hand as you're doing it, so that you will have the confidence and the courage to keep moving forward here with your life purpose. And this person could be a part of your life purpose, okay? Believe and trust. So move into a state of trusting at this time. Okay, and because you got to release whatever the fear is that you're having, and replace that with faith, replace that with trust. Be filled with strength and courage and confidence, because that seems to be the theme of what's happening here. It's just the lack of confidence. It's the fear that's settling in, that's stifling you or this person. Okay, so hopefully that helps you guys for today. Make sure you guys, please, thank you so much, hit the like button, go over to my TikTok, please, and also follow me there. It's the Oracle Goddess as well. My son has a clothing line, and it's called MSC Clothing, as you guys can see. It stands for Major Success Clothing. This is just the beginning, okay? So he will have like a whole line, but it's gonna have like different sayings that will connect you here to, you know, I feel like success is a journey. It's not a destination. Like little things like that, inspirational quotes and things. And also he has some other things that are coming along with that. It's just the t-shirt is just a part of his overall organization, like the brand. So I definitely encourage you guys, if you can support my sonny. He's 21, and he's at this point now in his life where he's trying to really find his niche in the world. So he does have his mama's energy all day long when it comes to being an entrepreneur, working for yourself. And that's just been me. I've done it since I was 20. I am 42 now, so I have been self-employed since then. I work now for Morgan State, but I've only been in the working world for about 6 years now, and I think it's been, and I'm ready to go back to full-time self-employment, honey. Okay, so my whole thing is, in the role I play in his life, is to try to foster his creativity, and I support him every way, and I'm really helping him to try to learn how to connect to his why, what's his purpose, why he want to do certain things, because then he'll be able, when you're following your passion, you following and you're doing the things that you love, the universe in turn blesses you because you're helping other people, and that's what it's about. So it's not about your personal gain, it's what you can do for others. So I'm trying to help him to connect to that, so he can really do some things, right? I don't want him to be sitting there in his 30s and 40s struggling and trying to figure out how to make ends meet. So I will put this shirt on my website, you guys. The website is in the detail box below my video. It's the oraclegoddessinc.com. Okay, but you can also find it below. So definitely support. They're like $20. Of course you're gonna have shipping, but otherwise, yeah, they're not expensive at all. And he has blue, he has black and white. He can do whatever color you like, okay? So if you want a particular color, just inbox me, and we can set it up that way if it doesn't go through the website. But thank you again, you guys, for supporting me, supporting my son. Oh yeah, he got his results from a CT scan, so he will be going in to have surgery soon. His tumors have shrunk, thank God. They were supposed to have the device in for about 9 months. It's only been 3, and now they're ready to go and remove them, remove the teeth that have been impacted by it. And all should go well. So their plan is to get it where they don't return, because the type of tumors they are reoccurring. So they're trying to get in there, get it out. He may experience a fractured jaw because one of the wisdom teeth that gotta come out, it's like impacted in there weirdly. So I'm praying that that's not the case and that they can smoothly go in. He may have some type of where his sinuses meet, because that's where one of them is up here and it goes there. It could cause it where it may drain some kind of way, but they're going to try to just make sure. It's like, these are all of the things that they have to, warn you about. But however, that's looking promising. I just told my son, I was like, at least it's not radiation and chemo, because he done that when he was 3. So from 3 to about 5 years old, he had to do that. And had to have a major surgery because he had a brain tumor. So yes, he has a whole story. So I'm definitely in support of him when he's doing this, because he could be on the streets. He could have followed, in his dad's footsteps at one time, but he is a mama's boy. But he's, trying to, combat things in a different manner. And I am proud of him for that. So thank you guys for listening to me, because I know sometimes I'll be going in with y'all, but y'all be staying and listening and everything. So I appreciate the love, y'all. And you guys have a wonderful weekend. Peace.